into a calorie deficit. It's time for me to like reset my habits and get back into the flow of my routine. I have been out of whack for the last 2 weeks because we went on our trip, and then when we got back, doing a lot of family things and stuff. And now that the house is empty and I'm finally able to get focused and get into focus mode, it is time for me to slowly but surely ease back into my routine. So that is what I'm gonna be sharing with you guys in today's video. This is how I get back into a calorie deficit, because I have not been in a calorie deficit these last 2 weeks at all. I mean, I haven't been bad, okay? I ate really good when we were in Europe. It's just time for me to start eating healthier and just get back into my routine in general. So we're gonna be talking about calorie deficit, weighing food, all of that stuff. So if that is something that makes you uncomfortable, or if it puts you in a bad headspace, take care of your mental health. Meet me in another video. But I'm getting back into my calorie deficit routine, walking 10K steps, doing all the things to keep myself in a healthy space. So that's what this video is primarily gonna be centered around. I do wanna say this, I am not counting macros. I do not count my macros or anything like that. I'm doing this the sloppy way because I've counted macros in the past and I already know what my body needs to lose weight. However, if you've never done this before in your life, I highly recommend doing it the clean way and counting your macros at least the first 2 weeks so you can get the hang of it. Obviously, being in a calorie deficit is a science, okay? There's a science behind it. Calories in, calories out, whatever you wanna call it, there is a science behind it, and you kind of need to be meticulous to make this all work. I think it's really important to make sure that if you are trying to do this, that you do it the right way, because you don't want to put yourself in a position where you're not eating enough calories for your deficit. That is just not the way to go about it. So download MyFitnessPal. It's a great app to help you track macros and track your macros correctly to start, and then ease into doing it however you want to. But I highly recommend doing it that way and not following me. Also, this is what I do, okay? This is my body. And I am in no way, shape, or form telling you this is how you need to eat to lose weight. This is just what I do to keep myself on track, keep myself into healthy habits when I am in my routine, at home, working, etc. So this is my breakfast. I did my normal protein smoothie. This has the ON protein powder in it. I did blueberries, bananas, and peanut butter as usual, and with water to blend. And then I did 2 hard-boiled eggs with some flaky sea salt on top, and I'm doing my sourdough bread. Just 1 sourdough bread and just plain. Sometimes I will put butter or even peanut butter, but we're just doing our toast clean, and this is ready. Before we went to Europe, I knew I was going to get a walking pad for myself when we got back, because I have not been getting my steps up because it's just been way too hot here in Texas. It's just too hot to walk outside. So the most important thing that you have to do whenever you are falling off is pivot. And so that is what I did. I pivoted and got a walking pad so I can continue getting my steps up and not missing out on that movement. I am obsessed with this set right here. It was sent to me by Quince. Quince is a brand that offers affordable and high quality pieces that you're going to be able to keep for a very long time. One thing I love about them is that they prioritize sustainability from their materials to their packaging. So when you look through their website, you will find that the composition of their clothing is really high quality, and that is super important. I love a comfortable seamed legging, okay? These seams are not super tight, so you're not going to experience any discomfort while wearing this and working out. This set is gonna be perfect for my girlies who love Pilates, yoga, hot girl walks. It's one of those sets that you're not gonna wanna take off. So next they sent me this alpaca wool cropped sweater, and this is just so cute. I cannot wait to wear this once it starts cooling down here in Austin. Although this is wool, it's not super itchy at all. And like I said before, Quince just has like super affordable pieces in general. Next I have this 100% organic cotton boyfriend crew sweater. It's gonna be a great transition piece from summer to fall, fall to winter. This is a sweater that you're gonna be able to wear not only this year, but next year and the year after that, especially if you're maintaining it properly. And yeah, the best part about it is that it is 100% organic cotton. This skirt is 100% silk, so there's no polyester blend or none of that. And it just moves so beautifully. And they have it in multiple colors as well. So if you're looking for a high quality silk skirt, definitely check out Quince. Upgrade your closet with Quince. Go to quince.com/JanetN for free shipping on your next order and 365-day returns. Thank you, Quince, for sponsoring this portion of the video. So it's 3 o'clock. I'm not doing a good job at time stamping this video. I ate breakfast at 11:30, around 11:30-ish. So I'm about to make myself a little yogurt bowl. Ooh, almost. I'm about to make myself a little yogurt bowl for lunch. When I was first in my weight loss journey, I stayed away from dairy products. I will say that. I definitely stayed away from dairy products. However, I don't think dairy products are bad for me. I think it's the type and the quality of dairy that you're putting in your body and all that good stuff. Like obviously a huge tub of queso is going to make me not feel so good. A huge, large, extra large pizza is not gonna make me feel good. But yogurt is not going to hurt, especially in moderation. So this is a vanilla almond granola from Hiiii. And then I'm gonna cut up some strawberries and that's gonna be it. So, let me clean these berries first. Here's my yogurt bowl. This is just so easy to take with you to work. It's so easy to take on the go. And it's just simple and it gets the job done. I took the walking pad upstairs because that's primarily where I'm gonna be using it. Everyone on social media makes it look so light when they're like pulling it out to put under their desk. That thing is so heavy. It was about to take me out going up the stairs. Like I almost blew my back out taking that up. Is that the right term to use? I almost threw my back out taking that upstairs. So yeah, I thought I would be able to like bring it downstairs when I want to watch TV and do it, but no, that's staying upstairs. It's staying in the office, and whenever I'm trying to get my steps up, I'm just gonna have to go up to the office. I am gonna go upstairs and get some editing done. Holistically, I'm just really trying to get back into healthy habits across the board, getting back into my workflow, filming more content, all of that good stuff. So. Honestly, I was so nervous about having a walking pad while working, especially editing, because I'm afraid to bust my butt on it, but it's honestly so easy to use. I just want to give you guys some tips on how to live a healthier lifestyle, some things that help me out when I'm trying to get back on track. I don't know, maybe if you're in a slump right now, this will help you out, because I was definitely in a slump once we got back from Europe. Okay, anyway, let's talk about when you first go grocery shopping after vacation. You want to keep your grocery shop super simple. You need to just go back to the basics, go back to the beginning, go back to the things that helped you get to where you were before, okay? I think it's just so important to take it back to basics. If that means everything's a little bland, then everything's a little bland. However, I'm just trying to learn true balance, and we're going to build from there, okay? I've had a fun 2 weeks. I ate my way through Europe, although in Europe I was walking a lot, and I felt like it all like canceled out. However, last week, since my sister was here, we were doing too much, okay? We were doing too much. Took it back to basics with the food that I purchased. So I made sure to fill the gaps between the day, because there are gonna be times where you are craving things and you wanna make sure you just have things ready to go just in case. So I bought things like apples. I bought siete tortillas, which those are basically if I want to do like a breakfast, like taco, with like a cleaner version of regular tortillas, if that makes sense. But yeah, I have apples downstairs. I have my yogurt. I have like things I can just toss together real quick if I get hungry, but that are still relatively healthy. Now, another good thing is like rice cakes, cucumbers, turkey meat, things like that that you can just put together really quickly to fix your hunger cues. Especially if you've been eating a lot more calories than usual. Another thing that I like to do is I like to limit the use of too much oil, I guess my consumption of too much oil. So that's why you don't see me making as many like fried eggs as usual. Or like, I guess what I try to do is I try not to like eat fried eggs in the morning. Like, people don't realize how many calories are in oil, and if I'm like frying up an egg, it's a lot of calories. With like just olive oil is great for you, but I'd rather like save my oil intake for dinner, if that makes sense. In the morning, my breakfast is more bland, right? I'm not using oils to cook my food. Even lunch, there's nothing really oily that I ate. I just ate like a little yogurt bowl. And in the morning I ate 2 hard-boiled eggs. And then for dinner, I'm gonna have my chicken, which just makes me feel a little bit better with how much calories I'm consuming from oil. Kind of like a rule of thumb that I try to follow. Like, I try to have at least like a few meals that are bland, and then for dinner I cook with oil, and that's fine. But it's just a way to like regulate things and the oil intake, because I don't think we realize how many calories are in oil. Everything that I purchased is so easy to take with you on the go. So you can take all of this stuff with you to work, okay? You can prep hard-boiled eggs for work. You can prep yogurt. You can take like the little individual packets of yogurt with some fruit with you to work. Keeping it simple like that just helps you transition this if you have to be on the go, or if you're working a 9 to 5 and you don't work from home, etc., etc. So that's really important as well. And let me say this, I don't think intermittent fasting, sorry, my camera keeps going down. I don't think intermittent fasting is 100% necessary to be successful in your weight loss journey. I just think that some days it does help move things along quicker. However, I don't intermittent fast every day. There are some days where I will eat relatively late. I don't like to eat too late because my sleep gives me really bad dreams when I eat late. I don't want to be consuming anything at least past 7. And that's another thing, follow your hunger cues. I like to wait until I'm hungry to eat. Not starving, but hungry. Okay, I like to give my body the time to process the last thing that I ate, process it until the next meal, if that makes sense. And the last thing I want to talk about is that's going to help your mindset is just keeping yourself busy. If you are sitting and scrolling and doing things that are super overstimulating, it's going to make you want to grab a snack. I don't know, when I'm bored, I just want to eat. But when I'm keeping myself busy, I'm not thinking about food. So that's just another really good way to keep yourself on track, is to keep yourself busy. And like this whole time I've just been editing and doing things that are not keeping me consumed by food, and drinking my water and minding my business. Obviously, I think that everything is easier said than done, but once you get into a flow and into the rhythm of things, like you will just it will empower you to like literally keep going. Like it'll empower you to want to do more for yourself and want to be healthier and just try different recipes and eat cleaner and things like that. But it's not easy, I will say that, but you have to get yourself in the mindset, and once you're in the mindset, go grocery shopping, get the things that you need and get started and stay consistent. Stay as consistent as possible. Yeah, I'm gonna continue editing. It is 4:30 right now, it's super early. So dinner might be at 6:30, so in about 2 hours. I'm making dinner right now. So yesterday I made some chicken, so I already have chicken prepped, which makes me happy. So here is our chicken. It does not look the best, but I'm reheating it. Wait for it, wait for it. I made a little bit of rice and I cut up these vegetables. I did lettuce, cilantro, tomato. This is my tried and true, same old recipe that I use all the time. It is okay to just keep it simple and keep it pushing, okay? It's not every day in the kitchen we're chefing it up and going crazy, okay? It is okay to bring it back down to basics. I'm focusing in more on greens. I have not been eating enough greens in the last week, so I'm focusing in on greens, veggies, things like that. My chicken is just about ready. I used to make smaller batches of my chicken, and now I'm just making larger batches of it, just so we're keeping things simple. I'm not having to chef it up. The simpler, the better when it comes to these things, guys. The simpler, the better. So I'm gonna go ahead and plate her up, and we're gonna eat dinner together. All of these veggies. That much chicken. Bada boom, bada bang. A little nourishful. So fast to make because I pretty much prepped my chicken. This looks so good, it smells even better. Yeah, packed with protein, some carbs, and greens for volume. I'm definitely really hungry now. I've worked up an appetite at this point, so I'm about to dig in. The next day, and I've just been editing. It's around 5:30 and I'm shutting it down, and I'm gonna go downstairs and start dinner. Oh, the air conditioning just turned off. Lovely. I'm sorry that this vlog has primarily been in the house, but like the title states, we are rebuilding our routine, and I just cannot be out and about like that when I need to restructure and get back into routine. And whenever I'm trying to restructure, I just go back to the basics, like I said earlier, and I go back to the things that make me me, like working out, being productive, waking up earlier. I have not woken up early in a while. I mean, I've woken up at like 6:30, but I haven't woken up intentionally early in a long time, so yeah, I just don't feel like myself right now, and I am just trying to get back into it. So, but yeah, I'm just trying to get back into my habits, waking up earlier, eating healthier, going to the gym more consistently. I weight trained for the first time in a long time today, guys, and once the summer started, weightlifting just did not feel good for me. And I think one way to stay consistent in your fitness journey and with your habits is you have to be doing workouts and eating foods that make you feel good, or you're just gonna stop altogether. And that's where I found myself. I found myself falling into this place where I was no longer wanting to work out. And I knew if I fell into that space for too long, everything else was gonna be thrown out of whack. So I started doing more classes at the start of the summer, and that has helped me so much. I've been going to like Pilates a lot. I actually have a Pilates membership. Well, it's Legree. It's Legree. Legree and Pilates are very different. Mega Reformer Pilates, but not really Pilates. But I've been going to Legree and I've been loving it so much. So I have a membership. I've been using my class pass and all that good stuff. So yeah, however, I'm getting back into weightlifting because weightlifting is so important. As women, we should always be weightlifting. This is my mindset. I'm gonna be weightlifting twice a week, okay? Weightlifting twice a week. And the other days I'm gonna be going to Legree, which I'm gonna be trying to go to Legree 3 to 4 times a week because I got the unlimited membership, and obviously walking my 10K steps a day as well. So that is the plan. We're going to stick to it, and I feel so good about it. Like, I feel so refreshed and I feel great. Okay, so I'm gonna be prepping some ground turkey for the week. Tonight, I think I'm just gonna eat ground turkey in lettuce wraps, basically. So one thing I love about ground turkey is you can prep it and you can eat it with so many different things, so many different ways. I got these Siete almond flour tortillas. I like these a lot. I think the Siete brand is great. It's made out of almond flour, tapioca flour, water, sea salt, and xanthan gums, which I don't really love to hear that, but gums are just there for its texturizer, but still don't love that. But I'd rather this than a regular tortilla. I also got the Siete taco seasoning packs. Yeah, I just wanted to try something that had better ingredients. It's made out of chili powder, sea salt, ground dates, tomato powder, garlic powder, nutritional yeast, jalapeno powder, cumin, onion flakes, cassava flour, cream of tartar, and parsley. So I'm excited about this, and I got this spicy. So found all of this at Hiiii. So that's what we're gonna make. I'm gonna cut up some onions, jalapenos, the huge, and then we're gonna zhuzh this all up. I mean, that's like the best tip that I can give you, is to just take it back to basics, and when you're cooking, make a huge batch of things so you're able to, you know, put things together throughout the week. I love having ground turkey because it's just easy. I can throw them in a cup of lettuce and just eat lettuce wrapped ground turkey, which that's what I'm doing tonight. Put them in a tortilla, etc., etc. So yeah. Okay, so my meat is pretty much almost ready. I just wanted to show you guys real quick what it looks like. It looks really good. So I only put about half of this taco seasoning in here. I don't think I needed this whole pack. So whenever I'm making ground turkey, I really love to put in salsa. It really does help keep your ground turkey flavorful and juicy throughout the week. And I just love this stuff. I promise you guys, like, you will never not do this once you start doing it, and you don't need that much. Depending on how much ground turkey you have will determine how much you need, but I don't use that much, and I don't know, it just makes it a little bit more flavorful as well. So I'm gonna let this sit on low heat so everything can just kind of like marry it together, and I'm gonna clean up a little bit. much, guys. These are my little lettuce wraps, I guess. Lettuce bowls. Oh my god, these are just so cute. I have to take a picture. Doing fun things like this makes eating healthier fun. I know, I sound so nerdy, but so true. Whenever I switch things up like this, it makes me so happy. Make it cuter. I put a little bit of cheese on top. I didn't really talk about seconds in this video, but like I do go back for seconds every once in a while. Like if I don't feel satiated by my meal, I will go get more. I just don't show it because it's like redundant. But if I am hungry, I will eat more until I feel better. So don't come at me for like my portion sizes and whatnot. Like when it comes to portion sizes and like low carb, this is just what yields the best results for me. Like I can't eat a whole bunch of carbs and see results. It just doesn't work out for me. And I say this because sometimes I'll get comments from people saying, you know, that's not enough food. Like I could not survive on that much food. And you very much might not be able to, but I promise you I can. I don't think people realize this, but I'm really short. I'm 4'11" and like I'm under 5 foot. And I hate saying that because I just feel like I'm so short. Like I feel like I sound like a pygmy, but like realistically guys, I am under 5 foot. I'm short. I know it doesn't look like it in my videos. But I'm 4'11", I promise you. Like it's just gonna be different for everybody. And just because I eat a certain way doesn't mean it's gonna work for you. If you ate the things that I ate, it might not be enough food for you. And I think that's like okay. This is just what I have to do. Sometimes, and I hate to say this, but like sometimes I really do have to cool it with like the refined carbs to be able to see results. And that's just like my experience. Like I can't be eating a lot of rice, a lot of bread, or I'm not gonna see results. I could have when I was like younger, like when I was in my 20s, but now that I'm in my, I'm talking too fast. But now that I'm in my 30s, like it's just not the same for me. So, but that does not mean that everybody has to. So you might have a body type, Mila. You might have a body type that's not fazed by carbs. And more power to you. I'm actually jealous of you. But my body type, like I cannot, like I kind of have to watch my carbs. I don't cut carbs completely, but I definitely have to keep an eye on them. At the end of the day, I just need you to do what's best for you in your journey. Always consult professionals. Don't take this video as Bible. Don't take this video as me telling you that you absolutely have to eat like this to look a certain way. This is just how I eat. This is just how I function. And this is what I'm doing to get back on track and get back into my habits. So, bowl number 3. Ooh, this one's a little heavy. Cheers.